my daughter of 12 years old, whose name is Oluwatofunmi Favour Oluwaseyi, was kidnapped right from my doorstep, right from my own house. How does it happen? Enugu, and we went to Enugu. We were able to see the young man this time around. In fact, he doesn't even look like someone in the prison. The wristwatch in his hand alone is even me that is working. I don't use that kind of wristwatch.
Hello guys, hello people. My people, wonder shall never end. This man's daughter was kidnapped at home. Okay, this young girl, this 12 years old girl, was at home with her mom when this incident occurred. So, but the most painful part, can I call it funny part? I don't even know. The person that kidnapped this girl supposed to be in prison. Oh no, this person is in prison. Now inside prison, this person they don't sentence this person. You know, these kind of people, when they give 40 years, 50 years for prison, you know, because of crime when they commit, or some of them, they sentence them life imprisonment. So all these people, now then they come out from prison, can't go, they do kidnapping, they rob outside, then they share money with the prison warder. So when I go tell una say, I don't know if our country go feel better. Some of you like, oh, I think you are taking it too serious. I think one day Nigeria will be better. Somebody in prison, how can they go carry out investigation, come detect, say somebody will kidnap a person? This person na prison in day now. How? Okay, you now ask me how person when they prison they feel content they rob outside, they feel content they kidnap outside. How? With special arrangement, they say devil go fit see God, right? Watch video. It's really a pity though, but watch this video. Hear from this innocent man. This thing happened. Just watch. Then we'll be back to put our own take.
Ilara Mokin precisely. I reside here in River State, Port Harcourt, where I've spent virtually over 28 years. On the 7th of August, what happened, the experience I have, I've never had such an experience before. My daughter of 12 years old, whose name is Oluwatofunmi Favour Oluwaseyi, was kidnapped right from my doorstep, right from my own house. How does it happen? A friend and herself and my wife, they were said to be watching TV in my parlor, and my wife stood up to toilet. So before my wife finished from the toilet, both of them were nowhere to be found. My wife said she searched all over, she couldn't see her. And after 1 hour, her friend surfaced, and they asked her, where is your friend Favour? She said Favour followed a strange man, and as both of them were going, she was behind Favour, saying, Favour, do you know this man you are following? And they both went to the main road, and they made away with my daughter, and she came back after 1 hour. That kind of kangaroo story, I don't understand. I went to anti-kidnapping unit. They arrested her and they asked her for questioning, and the policeman told me, the SO of the department told me that day that she's a minor, she's 10, 11 years, and they cannot detain her, they can't charge her to court. They released her that very night. So I was somebody introduced me to a police officer. I never even knew he was a police. So he's a DSS, and he said he's going to track a number that called 2 days of the incident that demanded for ransom, which we paid. After that, where the said man, police officer, defrauded me of 250,000 naira. At this junction, I moved further to police headquarters, River State Police Headquarters, where I was asked to write a petition, and I wrote the petition. The petition was minuted to tactical unit in my one, and after that period, after 3 weeks or 1 month thereabout, they said they've gotten a number that was used to register that account. We tracked the number, both the calling number and the number used that was used to register the account, both were showing Enugu prison. Enugu prison. Enugu prison. I mobilized the policemen. We went to Enugu the first time. We spent 4 days in Enugu. We were unable to get access to the prison. We came back to Port Harcourt. The wife was arrested as a soft target, of which she was later released by the Man Division. And after that, we have to mobilize again. I have to mobilize again all my money. Mobilize again to Enugu. And we went to Enugu. We were able to see the young man this time around. In fact, he doesn't even look like someone in the prison. The wristwatch in his hand alone is, even me that is working, I don't use that kind of wristwatch. This young man gave us cock and bull stories. And what I discovered here, that the prison warders, they supported him, they backed him, and they sent us out of the prison. The statement he earlier gave, he couldn't. In fact, you needed to see him when he came back after he was asked to go and bring the phone and SIM card he used in communicating. He needed to see his display. He displayed to the extent that the twising of the command asked us to leave the prison, and that was how we left. Since then, police are supposed to have done all they needed to do reproduction warrant, reproduce the guy. Up till now, all we have been doing, we are investigating. I've not seen results. So I am using this medium to call on all Nigerians, to call our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to call on IGP Egbetoku Kayode Adeolu, to call on Governor Fubara of Rivers State, to call on Deputy Governor Professor Ngozi, to call on CP Olugbe.
My Nigeria people, wonder shall never end. According to the news, the guy wey dey claim when the number wey they take dey ask for ransom from this man, yeah, the number they can't track am, e can't lead they go Enugu prison. And when this boy wey they claim say e dey for inside prison come out, if you see what wey dey for the boy hand, e pass how many million naira. The shoe when e dey for the boy leg, you when e dey outside, if you no be yahoo or kidnapping, you no fit buy that shoe. But this one na who dey for prison. So what am I trying to say? This, I just want to show una say the level of corruption when e dey for Nigeria. So that guy, the many like that for inside prison there, not be only him dey plan I go comot. You see those prison warder, all these people work together. You can imagine if Nigeria na country when e dey work, somebody when e dey prison go fit dey ask people for ransom. The number of this boy wey dey Enugu prison, na they take dey ask for ransom, na the guy na he provide bank where they wan go put the money. But this same guy dey inside prison, and now police nobody get anything to do am. As we speak right now, the man no see pikin. Jesus. No, is a Nigeria supposed to be a country or what? I don't understand. I no fit understand. Somebody make it make sense. Someone that is in the prison, person when if they go rob by people, they catch am because of the people when they buy too many, they sentence them to life for inside there. And these same people still they go outside they rob. And these same people, the wristwatch wey dey their hand for inside prison there. They even go club. Oh, una never hear the story. Person wey dey prison they go club. No, person dey inside prison, wife dey outside dey ball every time. That mean they live the life they want to. In short, let me tell you guys, before I used to think like some of you now, like, oh, it go better, oh, now our country, blah, 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 blah. But at this point, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Nigeria have become a no man's land republic. It have become fight for yourself. You are your own police. Listen to this man. The first police wey come say want help this man, defrauded him. Did you hear that part? You didn't hear it. That's how it works. Everything na money for hand, back for ground. That's why in Nigeria, when you have money, you are likely to win the case, even if the other person is right. As far as the person have no money, is gonna lose the case. That's how it work. That's Nigeria, which is not supposed to be so. But It is what it is. My name remains Jama First Lady. Like, subscribe, and drop your comment under this comment section below. I pray make this man find, make he find that he pikin. I just pray. Like, this thing happened last year. It's so painful. Nobody is for you. Not the police. The police are not for you. The government. They are nobody. No, you. Nobody there for you. Practically, nobody. See you all guys on the next video. Stay blessed and then bye bye.